Okay, without further ado, let's just get this party started. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so after that cute little game we just saw, it's time for a bit of game that's a bit more deep, serious, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just, okay, so this is Treasure of Rudra, or Rudra no Hiho, an RPG developed by Squaresoft and released in the late era of the Super Famicom in 1996, if I recall correctly. Yeah, in the first Kravaton I did a run of this game, but I did Sion's scenario. So now I figured that for a change of pace, I could do a different scenario. So this time is Risa's turn. Quick explanation about this game. This game, you start off, you get 3 starting scenarios you can play, and once you beat all 3 of them, you go into the final scenario and, well, beat the game in the end. But this game has this... each scenario in this game is a very good length, 2 hours or so it's very good for speedruns. So that's why I choose single scenario runs. And also this game has the mantra system that you can create your own spells basically, which is what I will be doing right now. So if you just, I need to focus for this, I want to do it quickly, so hopefully I will explain this later, don't worry. Okay, we should be good to go now. So what I just did is, in this game, you can create your own spells basically. So obviously when you are... ideally, you want to enter all of the spells you are going to use for the speedrun just as you start, because it saves menuing, it saves everything. There's a lot of very interesting tests you can use while entering your spells, like copying some spells to reuse characters and such. That was alright. My text input was decent this time around, so I am satisfied. Anyway, talking a bit about the story of this scenario, we have Risa, this girl right here. And she basically just wants to cleanse the world, because this world right now, as it is extremely contaminated. The air, the ocean, everything is extremely polluted. So she goes on a journey to follow her mother, to find her mother, and to purify the world. Anyway, here you can see some of our spells. They're a bit overpowered, as you will see. Yeah, and as standard RPG, you will have to deal with a lot of random encounters. But luckily, we made a mantra that will let us escape from random encounters all the time. It's guaranteed to work. Good spells. Anyway, we came here because this town, for some reason, is the only town that has clean air in the entire world. So we decided to come by and investigate what is that. And in our way, we ran into this other guy that joined us for a while. His name is Gargile, and yeah, basically the mayor of this town has some sort of device that purifies the air, but he is charging everyone in this town extremely high taxes just for living here. So we are going to go and kick his ass because he is charging too much money. That's basically how this scenario starts. Yeah, around here we just have to run all over the place and trigger different events so we can progress with the story. Because basically this game has a sort of day-night system, you could call it. Like you can see right now is nighttime. And when you progress from day to night, night to day, and vice versa, it is because you're advancing with the story, and that is what we want to do. So yeah, now we're going to plan how to infiltrate the mayor's tower. There's a bunch of dialogue here. Also, this scenario has many sort of questions that you might think have no relevance to the speedrun, what I choose, but all of them do in a way. Like right here, picking the options I did will give me a bit of extra money later on in the speedrun. And I'm going to need that because, well, I need to buy stuff later on, obviously. And we have the obligatory cutscene. So basically in this game there are four guys and Risa around the world that have some sort of jade in them, and they are the chosen ones that will save the world, all of that. You know the story. So yeah, Risa here is one of them. She was born with her jade, so she is the chosen one of them. Anyway, it is daytime, so we need to go now and infiltrate the mayor's tower. Now Gargile joins for good. Taking a little detour to get an item. Now we'll just have to beat up a few guards. We'll be using a different spell this time around though, because now we need to start managing our MP. MP is an extremely vital resource in this game, especially because we don't have that many healing items readily available without taking big detours. So in order to make the most of what we have, we need to be very good at managing our MP. And also because we need MP to run away from random encounters, even though this spell only costs 1 MP, but when going through very large areas, it can all add up eventually, and you do not want to be in a boss, fighting a boss I mean, and realizing you don't have enough MP to do the strat you're supposed to do. Anyway, here's the mayor. He's just going to run away, so we have to beat his goons a little bit. We're not going to save. We're going to YOLO it. Yeah, I should be good to go. So yeah, coming up soon is the first boss. Well, what could I say about this game? Other than you will see, if you play this casually, you will see how overpowered the mantras you can create in this game can be. So yeah, this guy is very easy. For some, that is a spell that increases my spirit, and for some reason, spirit increases the damage I do with machine guns. This mantra increases my strength, and for some reason, it also increases the damage I do with machine guns. And he's dead. Very easy fight to start. So yeah, to talk a bit about some of the spells I made, I have that spirit mantra, and the mantra that increases my spirit, obviously, and that's one of the most important spells in this game, because spirit determines the strength of every other mantra you cast. This includes healing spells, attacking mantras, buffs, debuffs. So for most fights, the strategy involves first and foremost using this spirit mantra. It is a very strong mantra, it almost maxed out my character's spirit. And after everyone has max spirit, everything they cast afterwards is going to be extremely strong. So yeah, there were some butterflies trapped in the tower that were the ones that were game. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, don't worry, I can. In a bit I will. Don't worry. Anyway, so I was saying, there's magic butterflies. I don't know why, but they were the ones that were purifying the air in this town, and now they are free. They purified the air in the entire world, so that's very nice of them. The first step of our journey has been a complete success. We purified the air. But sadly now, before we can proceed, we need to go and say goodbye to our grandfather for some reason. So we need to go through this forest again. That's unfortunate. But it's not too bad because we can also get another item that's going to be very useful very soon. I will talk about it in very soon as well. But basically, in this game you have elemental properties. You have 6 elements: fire, water. Oops, I went too far. Fire, water, then thunder, wind, and light and dark. And they are opposing. So fire does double damage to water, but only half damage to fire, to the same element. So basically, there's also many gear pieces that have elemental properties to them. So what we do to survive some of the most dangerous bosses is to know what attacks they can use against us and use the proper elemental gear in order to only take half damage. And this is extremely important considering we do no grinding in this game, no nothing. Only what we get from killing bosses and forced encounters. Anyway, this is our grandfather. We're here to say goodbye. He will try to teach us some lame spell we don't need. We have much stronger spells already. So now we can go back through this forest. Because now we purified the air. Risa here still is looking for her mother, and there are rumors that she is in the eastern continent, so that is where we are going now. We need to take a boat, go in the town where you were, so we have to go back there. Yeah, this game is very Final Fantasy VI. Get used to hearing the first 5 seconds of this battle theme, by the way. It's going to happen a lot. As you can see. Sadly, we have no way of manipulating random encounters. I tried to find a way, but it's not possible. You can avoid them, so you just have to deal with them. Anyway, here we are to take a boat. Yeah, and the little kids are trying to push Gargoyle into the boat so we can go together. How lovely, don't you think? Okay. I leave you boat song. Enjoy, everyone. Okay. Now we can proceed. We meet this old man. He is very important in Surland scenario. One of the other main characters. Not this old man, by the way. He's not a main character. But yeah, this man basically has seen where our mother is. So we will have to start following the leads. And hopefully we will find her. But yeah, that guy right here with the green hair, he is Surland. He is one of the main characters. Maybe I will play his scenario for next Croatan. It's a possibility. Croatan 4. Anyway, I need to buy a few items. So I bought 4 hats that have a wind property. They will be useful in a few bosses. I'm going to throw a safety save. So yeah, some more thing about the way... Oh, first I want to talk about this boss coming up, because he is very interesting. It's a boss where you can really start exploiting all the little mechanics this game has. Stuff like knowing the enemy patterns, and being able to move from front row to back row instantly, and also being able to cover other party members. So yeah, this guy coming up is very interesting because first things first, you can only deal damage to this guy after like 4 turns or so, so you need to play defensive at first. Anyway, let me do my equipment right here. I should be good to go, yeah, okay. So yeah, I just need to play defensive at first. He won't take damage. Okay, we're doing good. So after 3 turns, the little lizard guy he was trapping breaks free. So yeah, on this turn he will always hit with a special attack, and by moving Risa to the front row, I will make it so that it targets Risa instead of Gargoyle. I do this because Risa is the only one that can survive that attack, because he has the Moon Ring, and the Moon Ring is Dark type ring, and that attack is Dark type. So yeah, and that attack also has a special property where it always targets people in the front row. So I use Risa as a lightning rod of sorts, well, dark rod, whatever you want to call it, in order to protect Gargoyle. I will be doing stuff like this in a lot of places against many bosses. But yeah, I just got Pippin, the 3rd character. He's a very feisty lizard. He's very fast, but he doesn't have that much MP. But who cares? Also, one of the reasons why I really enjoy doing speedruns of this scenario in particular is because right now, very early into the speedrun, you get already 2 very fast characters that are Gargoyle and Pippin. And the good thing about having very fast characters is that it makes running away from random encounters really easy. Oops, I wasn't supposed to hit the guy. Oh well. Anyway, your speed stat determines the chances you have of running away normally. So by having fast characters, I can most of the time just escape from fights without having to use the escape mantra, and this saves time and MP, so it's very convenient. We need to come to this cave to read this book for reasons. Don't ask me why, I don't remember. Oh no, so the escape mantra I have can be used to exit from some dungeons. Not all of them for some reason. But it is another nice time saver. Anyway, now we have to go back. Oh yeah, I dropped a few frames. Am I still dropping frames though? Oh shit. Yeah, I just dropped like 10k frames. Nah, don't worry, I also have poverty internet. Third world internet, you could say. But yeah, you guys are not missing much, so don't worry too much about it. We just need to continue tracking down our mother. So we will take a boat to another continent. Anyways, this section of the game coming up is probably one of the most unforgiving parts of this entire speedrun. You'll see why. No, wait. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, but as I was saying, I think Risa scenario is my favorite scenario to speedrun because it is the shortest one. There are some very cool fight mechanics in some fights, in some boss encounters I mean. And well, what I mentioned earlier, the fact that you get two very fast characters lets you escape a lot easier from random encounters, so it's one less thing you have to worry about. But this scenario can also be the most unforgiving one. And the encounters I'm going to be fighting very soon here may show you why. It all depends on the RNG. We will see how it goes. Yeah, follow me if you like frame drops and streams every 2 months. Anyway, I forgot to mention that while we were on the boat, we ran into Sion, who is the other main character of this game. And basically we need to reach some sort of... Wait, did I forget something? Oh yeah, I forgot something. Yeah, the thing about this game is that you have to trigger the game events, obviously in a certain order. But yeah, I forgot I have to re-enter this place. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it is Scravathon after all. It would not be Scravathon otherwise if I did a good speedrun. Yeah, I was talking about Sion, and basically when we met at the boat, he told us about his story and how our destination is the Mantra Peak, and to get there we need to go through a sanctuary of sorts, and to go through there we need to ask permission from the king. So that's what we need to do right now. Oops. No, I need to talk to you. Oh no. Yeah. I think I may have forgotten something. Okay, let's just keep going for now. If I forgot something, we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I have to admit I didn't get as much practice in this game as I would have liked it because of real life issues, sadly. But hopefully it will all turn out just fine. Hopefully. Let me see if this guy does anything to help us. Yeah, alright. We're on a good track. So yeah, I had to talk to that little guy because he just got me an audience with the king. So here's where we are going now, to talk to the king, and hopefully he will give us permission to go into the spirit temple, sanctuary. I'm not sure what it's called. I've seen 10 different translations for it. He sure talks a lot. But yeah, those 100 gold, we got them because of some answers we gave to some questions at the start of this speedrun, and they will come in handy later on. That item we got is a piece of armor. Normally we do not care for pieces of armor that have no elemental properties, but that one is extremely good. It has very high defenses, and they are going to be very useful very soon, because the area we're going through now can be very rough. Hopefully it will be this fun. We'll have to see. Okay, I need to... Oh, sorry, brain fart. I'm going to do another safety save. I think we're good to go, yes. So yeah, so this is the temple we need to go to. And as we enter, we get offered gifts, but we have to choose between earth or water. We need to pick water because that means we will have to fight some water guards, and they are easier to kill. Well, just one guard. This one. Yes, I just killed Pippin. He just killed himself. That was no accident. I do this because killing Pippin will give the rest of the party more experience, and this lets Risa get one extra level, and that extra level gives her 2 more speed, and that speed is going to let me outrun the next force encounter I will be running into. And that is extremely important because I need Risa to be faster so she can kill the enemies before they kill me. That's it basically. Anyway, I need to now use 2, and your MP is good, your MP should be good. Another safety save. As I was saying, this area can be very difficult, so we need to play it safe. Yeah, water ninja attacks with bubbles. Anyway, this is the sacred forest. We are going to explore the place. If random enemies let me explore. And hey, this lady is Aqua. She's not too happy that we are here. She just asks us to leave, so we will just listen to her. She probably knows best. Anyway, here come a few... Yeah. This is the first hard part of the game. Well, it can be hard. It all depends on RNG and stuff. Alright, we're good for now. So yeah, the most dangerous part of all random encounters in this game, all encounters I mean, is the fact that some enemies can get preemptive hits on you, basically first strike, and those guys hit extremely hard, and if all three of them get hits on you, they can kill almost your entire party, and now you get a boss fight, but luckily we got very lucky, we can just attack, no need to protect or anything. Yeah, preemptive encounters are the worst. But if we get lucky, we can just get by, no problem. Like just now. RNG has been kind to me so far. And yeah, oh, and that one was Risa's mother, but she was possessed, and when we killed the evil spirit possessing her, we also killed her. How sad. Right now so, rest in peace, Risa's mother. I need to do another quick save, because those encounters look very easy. They did, because I was lucky. But the ones coming up right now are a whole different story. Alright, first we need to sell everything. We need to make some money, because we need to buy some items that will be useful later on. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah, before we had to go through 2 fights one after another. Now there's 4 fights one after another, and they are extremely difficult because these guys always get preemptives, so they will always get at least one hit on you, and they can hit very hard. So yeah, we get no breaks, right away, second fight. This one is a lot easier though, because this guy is water, so we can use fire to kill him a lot quicker. But yeah, I need to stay healing constantly, because as I said, they always get preemptives on you, and they are all faster than your party. So that's at least 2 hits that are going to get on you every time. And now, again, without breaks, 3 guys. These are fire. They are not too difficult though. And now the boss. The boss is only difficult if he gets a preemptive. So hopefully he won't. He didn't. Okay. It should be very easy. We're going to be using the good old strat. We increase our spirit, we reduce the enemy defense, and we start attacking. Easy every time. Okay, we did it. We survived. I was really worried about this whole area. Is very difficult if things go wrong. It can be extremely hard to recover from some situations, but luckily we did good. now we can finally go to the Mantra Peak. That was our destination all along. There we get a little item, a machine gun for Gargoyle. It will be useful later on for a few encounters. And now there is this big ship in our way, so we just decide to stop by and see what's up. So this guy, he's Dune. He is the fourth main character of this game, and he joins your party for the final scenario of this game. But until then, he's just a treasure hunter. He flies around on this airship. He took some treasures from Surland, but since he's so kind now, and since we are trying to save the world, he's going to give those treasures to us. That's very nice because one of them is a pretty useful piece of armor. So that's very convenient. And now we can just leave and he will move his airship out of the way. Oops. I love this cutscene. Completely unnecessary, but it looks very cool. Oh, and the seed, the English patch, while it is a very good patch for casual playthrough, it's not good for a speedrun, because when they redid the entire mantra system, they kind of use some extra bytes of information that they weren't supposed to. So when you use mantras, your stats get screwed up. Like when you use a mantra, your strength gets reduced and your agility gets reduced as well. And sometimes when the enemies use mantras, they can get max speed, so they can start outrunning you. So yeah, for a speedrun you will need a whole different set of strategies if you wanted to use the English patch. Plus, well, English patch obviously has more text, and that includes the mantras. You need to think that in order to enter your mantras using the English patch, you will have to use 12 characters per mantra. Right here it's only 6 characters per mantra, so it's obviously a lot faster to enter mantras in the original version. Anyway, for some reason we ended up in the netherworld. Who knows why? Also, I do not know any Japanese. I only learned the characters to enter mantras. So basically, I only learned the katakana characters, and that's all. I know the story of this game because I obviously played the English version first. There's not much to do right now. We're just taking this boat for reasons through the rivers of hell. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Yeah, here we meet Marina, who will end up being the fourth character for this scenario. For some reason, she ended up in the depths of hell. She was taking care of some egg and she landed here for some reason. But then she sees Risa's jade and she panics and runs away. Whatever. We'll just run into her very soon. Yeah, this section of the game is very... well, nothing happens. For a while, at least. Don't worry, it gets better. Some other encounter out of nowhere. So here is Marina again, and his magic egg gives us a very appreciated full recovery to my party, and now she joins my party, so that's very nice. So yeah, we are trying to get to the surface, but there's this weird war thing in the way. We'll just have to get this guy out of the way. Alright, preemptive or not? Not preemptive, that's very good. That's very good. Yeah, my spells can be a bit overpowered. We made this spell specifically for this one fight. Well, one of the Guardian fights. Yeah, this guy's dead. Easy every time. And when he dies, he drops this magic seed that we will be using very soon in order to continue with our purification of the world quest. We're doing good so far. This guy here though. Well, rip. Is it over? Nah. This is one of those encounters where it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It's much faster to lose, so we just kill ourselves. There's really no benefit to winning this fight other than some experience. And I think this guy teaches us some mantra, but we don't need it. Oops. This guy here is possessed Surland. He's an optional boss in this scenario. But yeah, we don't have to kill him, so we just let him be. But yeah, basically Surland in his scenario gets into a lot of trouble. He dies twice, he gets his body stolen. It's a very fun, very entertaining story, you could say. So yeah, okay, now I have to say, because this entire area has some random encounters that are just awful. The wood. Most bosses can get a free shot in, but it's RNG whether they do or not. It's usually a 1/4 chance, I think so. Yeah, 1/4 chance for them to get what I call a preemptive hit on you. Yeah, I basically, for many bosses, I have two sets of strats. One when they get a preemptive, and one when they don't. Because many times, if they get a hit on you first, it's going to hurt, because you are not going to be protected properly against it. So you might need to play it safer. You might need to throw a few heals, maybe change a bit around the order in which you do things. So yeah, for many fights I have two sets of strats, depending on how the fight starts. And yeah, at this point I used the holy seed I got from the demon elephant and it raised this tree, and this tree purified the earth. So another check into our quest log. Oops, I accidentally talked to this guy again. So yeah, now if I was using earth mantras, they would be a lot stronger now, because I purified the earth. That's a neat little thing about this game. Okay, there's no encounter. Oh! Alright. Good thing I saved. You are going to see why this area is absolutely... or maybe not. Alright, I got lucky. Those guys have a laser attack that can hit my entire party for 80 damage or so. And yeah, a few of those would be painful. Yeah, she's a hippie. That's my conclusion. Risa is a hippie. Anyway, we just come here now to progress with the story. Here we run into Surland, who is borrowing someone else's body for a bit. Why this happens, you will have to find out in Scrabaton 4 when I run Surland's scenario. I am already promoting myself. But I guess that depends on whether or not Ulmagus wants me to run the rest of this game next time. We will see. So yeah, now I think I forgot to mention it, but there were some floating continents, and they just fell down because of what Sion's doing. Sion was up there messing around with things he should not have messed around, and he made the floating continents fall down. So yeah, nice going. Nice going, Sion. Yeah, these guys are a pain because they are faster than my entire party. They will always get hits on me. So yeah, now the floating continents fell. We can come in here and visit Marina's hometown, so she can stay here and take care of her egg. This one cutscene is actually optional. You don't have to come and drop Marina here, because when you do this, Marina stays here for a while. You can just proceed with the game, keeping Marina in your party, but this is slower. Why is it slower? Because on the next area we are going through, having one extra party member actually takes longer because you have to see a lot more cutscenes and fight more encounters, as well as the boss fight in there will give us less experience, and we really want that experience, especially on Pippin. Wait, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to heal and save because I hate this place. That switch activates the elevator and let that little guy run away. That little guy, we will meet him later, don't worry. If you thought he was cute, you will see him again. Oh, I forgot I had to... Here. Alright. Let's go. Alright. This preemptive is bad. Uh-oh. This is weird. Did I forget to buy something? Uh-oh, this could be very bad. Alright, I need you to try and kill this guy. Thank you. That was not supposed to happen. Let me check my equipment again. How strange. Huh. That had never happened before. I'm going to kill them. And again, oh man. Oh yeah, I know what happened now. No! Please let me do anything! Uh-oh, I think I'm going to game over here. Shit. Yeah, good thing I did a save. So yeah, I forgot to unequip this item. So I had no protection against thunder. No, wait. Oh, this one. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I forgot to unequip a piece of gear. Oh well. Good thing this is Scravaton. So yeah, what happened is that to avoid being confused by that attack, I need to have thunder protection. And I had thunder protection. But I also... Risa gets a shield that gives her thunder protection. And it was equipped, but I also had a piece of equipment with wind protection, and they both cancel each other. So in the end I had no one with thunder protection. So that attack was a guaranteed confusion for the entire party. Oh well. Yeah, now this guy gets not preempted. Very cool. Yeah, I forgot to unequip one piece of gear and it ruined everything. So yeah, these guys, they are very annoying and they also steal my party members. No! Oh, I did a dump. Okay, yeah, I'll have to improvise. Scravaton. I'm doing honor to the scrub. I'm representing all the scrubs that haven't shown up in this marathon yet because every other run in this marathon has been too good. So I have to scrub it up. Yeah, basically you can learn from NPCs, from enemies. They use spells, you can write them down and use them yourself. And you also eventually learn how to build spells. Like you have a base spell, you can add modifiers to this base spell to make it stronger, to make it AoE, to make it heal, to change its elements, everything. Yeah, at the start of this run I made all of the spells I will be using throughout this speedrun. There's a menu where you can enter every spell. Yeah, at this point I lost my party members, so I have to get them all back. And in order to get them back I need to watch some cutscene from their past and answer the right questions. Naming a share. Don't worry, we'll be seeing shares very soon in this speedrun. actually the na suffix makes a spell, turns a spell into an AoE spell. So yeah, now we got our party back, and in that monitor I just went to, you can see what other party members are doing. I picked Sion because he has the fastest cutscene, and now we get to fight this nice little guy. Okay, preemptive. Oh, don't tell me I didn't heal. Oh, damn. Alright. Backup plan, backup plan. This is not over yet. Where's my resurrection spell? Here. Oh man, Scravaton is in full force tonight. This is going to screw up the pattern. I forgot to heal before. That was very bad. A very dumb mistake on my part. We should be fine though. Let me see. Okay. Sadly, since I messed up the strategy in this fight, I need to do a bit of improvisation because I am not following the pattern for this boss. So yeah, I have no idea what he can hit me with. I just need to wing it, basically, and hope for the best. Shit. I love this game. Yeah, and also I really need to keep everyone alive. I want everyone to get as much experience as they can get. Yeah, this fight is taking a lot longer than it's supposed to because I screwed up. We did it, y'all. So yeah, since I lost a turn at the start of the fight because I had to heal and revive Gargile, the boss pattern was completely changed. So yeah, I had to adapt a little bit in order to recover, but hopefully, luckily, it all went sort of alright. We didn't die though, that's the important thing. Oh, no, wait, I forgot something. Oops. For some reason this dog has another holy seed that we will need soon. Oh man. All the good RNG I had at the start of the fight, at the start of the speedrun I mean, is all gone now. This game is going to troll me a lot. I have this feeling this game is going to troll me. I'm going to... Yeah, now we have that second holy seed. We can get by here by a little secret passageway. We drop... Wait, no we don't, not yet. Okay, now we do. We drop the seed here and we open this secret passageway. And this one coming up is one of my favorite fights in the game because it uses a very unique strat. My MP is good, my HP is good, my equipment should be good. Okay, yeah. Because in this fight we do not go and attack normally, but we use a special spell to get rid of the enemies. You will see very soon. So yeah, now we have to fight 5 possessed chairs. So yeah, we have an instant kill mantra we made specifically for this fight. Oh right. Hello fellow raiders. But yeah, basically for this fight I use this instant kill mantra that normally has a 50% chance of working, which is why I used before an increased dexterity mantra for Risa, and I will have to use it again because it only lasts for 4 turns. You will see the whole thing now. Man, this raid is so strong. There it is. Increased dexterity for Risa, and then she uses the instant death mantra that now has 99% chance of working. And right now we get another boss fight, one after another. This one is really easy though. He cannot get any preemptives on you, so the strat is always the same. And this guy also has a very set pattern, so the fight always goes the same way. And the good thing about some bosses is that sometimes they will waste time talking instead of attacking. And this is very convenient for us in this one in particular because it means one less attack we have to tank. And also, right now I killed Gargoyle for the same reason I killed Pippin before, because I want to give more experience to Pippin. That extra experience is gonna come in very handy at the end of the game, because he will be fast enough. What do I need to do now? I got the key. Okay. Where do I have to go now? Alright, I got it. I got this. I'm going to save here, because I do not trust this game. this raid. This raid is going strong. Hi. Okay, so this area, if you get these answers wrong, it's going to be an instant game over. So I need to be very careful. I do not pick the wrong choices. I think I did not. But yeah, basically we are now going into the final phase of our plan, which is purifying the oceans. Here we have some tanks of clear water we will be releasing into the oceans very soon. But obviously first we have to go through some dungeons and kill some bad guys. And of course deal with random encounters. Also, wait, I got into an encounter. But yeah, quick tip, this little mouse right here, he is a save point, and I will be using it because I am scrub. This dungeon coming up can be a bit tricky because, oh hey, that's our friend again. Anyway, this dungeon coming up can be tricky because there are some random encounters that can give you the pollution state status effect, and that is a very bad, nasty status effect because it prevents you from casting mantras, and that we don't like when we can cast mantras, so we need to be very careful. Alright, I need to... I want some full MP. We should be good, okay. Yeah. Oh, hi! Thanks for the raid, man. Anyway, here's our friend, and here's Marina as well. She joins our party, and this guy is not considered a boss, but he can be extremely difficult. We need to know what we are doing if we want to kill him. Okay, I need to slow this guy down. Basically, knowing how the boss AI works is very useful. Oh, that was a nice miss. Anyway, by manipulating this boss, I can guarantee that on the second turn he will always use the same attack. And this attack is a single target that hits extremely hard, but he always targets the person with the most HP. So I need to protect that one person who is PP in this case. Okay. It should go fine now. Wait. Oh, alright. I screwed up once again. Oh man, Scravaton, full force going now. What should I do now? Okay. Backup plan. No. Oh boy, this is surely a fantastic speedrun. As long as we don't die, we should be good. Alright, we do this, and we do this. Ha! That miss was very good. Okay, now we need to stay defending. To hit him how many times? It's very important I count how many times I've been hitting this guy, because I need him to land on certain HP points. Hopefully this will do it. Or maybe not. Alright, I'll just wing it. Fuck it. Okay. I'll stay healing. Yeah, it's a real shame I screwed up this fight. It's one of those fights that really showcase how you can manipulate the game if you know what you're doing. Something that clearly I do not know. Alright, we're just going to die? Yeah. This is very unfortunate. We'll just keep trying though. Oh yeah. Okay, so my XP is going to be a little changed up, but hopefully we will be fine. Anyway, in this temple we need to release all of these manta rays that are trapped. So we need to go all around the place, hitting buttons to release the manta rays. And running away from random encounters. Please don't kill me, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this area is extremely annoying. I do not like it at all. I want to heal. Man, so many preemptives. RNG gods are not looking after me anymore. They have abandoned me. Yeah, this game is square. We need this gun. It is a very strong gun for Gargoyle. At least we got lucky and we didn't get any character with pollution. I need to put the gun I got on Gargoyle. My MP should be good. Yes, okay. We've been YOLOing this entire game. Why stop now? Okay. Basically, I have two spells to reduce enemy defense. One is for physical and the other one is for magical. And in the previous fight, I confused them. I had to use magical and I used physical, which is why I had to YOLO the rest of the fight. Okay, we are doing good now. That was a bit more scary than what I would have liked. But we're doing good, we're doing good. Now enjoy everyone this lovely song. I wish my friend Walconut was here to listen to it. We did it, you all. We purified the oceans. Everything is clean again. Our mission is complete now. Well, almost. I may not have been talking about the story, but yeah, now we purified everything. We still need to go after the bad guy that wants to kill everyone on Earth. But first we need to take a quick detour. Here we talk to the elder of the mermaid. He is very grateful that we purified everything. But we now need to continue with our mission. But before that, we need to stop by and do some final shopping to prepare for the rest of the game. Well, the rest of this scenario, I mean. And I need to buy... Okay, what do I need to... So yeah, the thing now is that this evil entity that wants to kill the world is on the moon. And to get to the moon we need to get to some magic statue first. But we can't get there normally, we need to take a little detour to go there. And we need to do a few side quests, you could call them. Yeah, we go to the moon, like in Final Fantasy IV. But yeah, the basic story of the Rudras is that every 4,000 years, Rudras come to the Earth and just wipe it clean from every race that's there. And now it's, well, by now it's like 4 more days until that happens again. And we need to prevent it from happening. So yeah, since this game has 3 scenarios, each one of the main characters does their thing in order to help prevent this tragedy. And then we all go to the moon to kill every god in sight. Basically, we kill all gods. But yeah, I don't want to spoiler too much. Although I think I may have already spoiled a bit of the game. Anyway, no, this time I'm only doing Risa's scenario. Basically, on the last Graviton I did Scions. Now I'm going to do Risa's, and hopefully next time I get to do Sorlens. I do not have the stamina to do this entire game in one sitting, sadly. Which is why I only do single scenario speedruns. And now we are here just chatting with this old man. This is actually the village where Pippin is from. And yeah, hey, look, it's Scion again. And he has Dead Foxy. This is one of the neat things about this game as well, is how all 3 scenarios interact with each other. And this very same scene, you also see it when you play as Scion, and you can see what happened to Risa. I mean to Foxy, that she needs to be revived. There's a lot of ways that all scenarios can interact with each other, and sometimes decisions you make in one scenario can affect the other ones. So yeah, I think that is a very good selling point about this game. Anyway, what just happened there is that we gave Sion some magic herb to help Foxy, and in exchange he gave us some magic flute, and that flute will let us control this little guy down here. So yeah, before this guy always had a set pattern, but now we can control him. Whee! Anyway, we need to go to a few places before we can head up to the moon. First, we need to come here and wait. Yes, we need to go up here and talk to this lady again. I don't remember why, I have to be honest. It's 6 AM here and I am a bit tired, so I'm forgetting about the story and about how to play this game as well, as you may have noticed. But yeah, we need to go up here, talk to this lady, and then we can finally head up to the second to last dungeon of the game. We're getting close, we're getting close. Yeah, this is basically the part where the party does all of this emotional thing. Yeah, we have to save the world. And we use our escape spell one last time. Now we can ride our friend one last time. Whee! And end up back in our hometown after this encounter, of course. Safety safe, because I won't be saving for a while. I won't have access to any save points for a while. And I once lost a speedrun to this boss, so I want to be safe. Spooky music. This dungeon is pretty straightforward. We just need to go forward. To fast forward text in this game, you can hold down the L button and mash the A button. It is the fastest way to advance text, because holding down L makes all characters appear faster, and then you mash A to advance the text boxes. Yeah, hold down L and mash A. Or you can hold down A and mash L, whatever works for you. Nah, I'm pretty sure that for normal text, like from text boxes, both buttons do the same thing. Okay, so this boss coming up should not be too difficult, unless I screw up something. Yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, wait, I got a random encounter before him. Yeah, this scenario is 2 hours. Each scenario is around 2 hours. If you want to play the whole game though, the whole game is around 7 hours. All 3 starting scenarios plus the final one. Alright, let me follow my plan here. So yeah, this is the first time we will get to see the reflect mantra. The reflect mantra is extremely overpowered. It basically gives my entire party 1 free miss for every magic attack. In theory, you could spam the reflect mantra every turn and get immunity against every magic attack. But yeah, the catch is that the reflect mantra costs 49 MP, so you can't really spam it. Yeah, this is Risa's scenario. This game you have 3 starting scenarios: Risa's, Sorlent, and Sion. Each scenario is around 2 hours. And once, well, the game, after you beat all 3 of them, you can move on to the final scenario and actually beat the game. Hey, Shiner! So yeah, now we are good enough. We'll finally go to the moon! Whee! I miss Spirit Whee. So yeah, this is the final dungeon. We're getting there, guys. Yeah, this is single scenario. As I said earlier, I don't have the... I can't physically do all scenarios straight one after another. I'm not a seasoned RPG runner. I apologize. So I'm doing all scenarios, 1 scenario for every Scravaton. That's my plan, at least. Alright, I need to change some equipment. Turn on you. Turn on you. Here. So yeah, this dungeon is the most annoying dungeon in this speedrun by far. You have to run back and forth a lot. There's a lot of backtracking. Yeah, so yeah, basically I need to hit these 2 switches on the wall, take an elevator, hit another switch, come back, hit these 2 switches again, take the elevator again, go kill some machine, come back, hit the switches again, enter the elevator, hit another switch, and then finally I think you have to hit some more switches. But yeah, at the end, after hitting like 10 switches, you can go and fight the final boss of this scenario. So yeah, this area has a lot of going in circles basically. I need to hit this switch 3 times. Well, go back or try to at least. hit this switch, it deactivates something. I don't remember exactly what it is. Hit this one again, go back, hit the two switches on the sides again. Yeah, this area is a lot of fun. Nah, Scrabathon is just for fun, for scrubs like me, to show off their games. Yeah, these enemies right here are the worst part about this dungeon. They can get preemptives like this. And alright, this could be a bit dangerous. Oh, please don't kill me. No! Oh, oh no. Well, that was it. Scrap. Oh no. RNG, why? Oh no. Yeah, I have a save file, but it's at least, well, I could just keep going, whatever. I'll just have to redo this whole area again. Yeah, I did mention earlier that this scenario is by far the most unforgiving one of this game. Right here you can see why. Those guys gave me no chance. Two guys faster that outspeed my entire party. They both hit me with their AoE attacks twice. So yeah, there was no way I could have survived that one. I was extremely unlucky though, I have to say that. Oh well, you'll get to see this fight once again. 35 minutes? Yeah, I can do that. This should take me 20 minutes at most, 25 maybe. Yeah, that was really unfortunate though. This is why I say this scenario is by far the most unforgiving one. I wasn't lying. You just saw it live. But yeah, if you want to learn this game, be aware. Oh, not you too. Yeah, basically, with the translation patch, when you use mantras in battle, it messes up with your stats. Like you may lose strength, you may lose agility, that sort of stuff. And also when the enemies use spells, it also messes with their stats. Like they might get, most likely they will get more speed or something like that. So the strats you normally use for the speedrun do not work if you're playing with the patch. Yeah, preemptives are by far the worst thing about this game. It's not even fair how much you can get screwed by preemptives. Right, let's do the fight again. Last time it went very smoothly. This time it should be no different. but this time I will save as often as I can. Nah, I'm playing on emulator. Yeah, good thing this fight is extremely easy. This fight is easy as long as you have the right spell for it. Well, Madix, it happens because the translation patch also expanded the amount of characters you can have for mantra. So from 6, it expanded this to 12. So yeah, and those extra characters kind of screw up something else in the game memory. And well, I don't know the details, but that's basically what causes your stats to get icky. I mean, if that's what you were asking about. Nah, sorry, Riska, I don't have the details. I just know it happens. I don't know exactly why, but I'm pretty sure Nitrodon, he has done a lot of work with this game, so he may know exactly why it happens. Okay, let's do this again. There is another translation patch, but it is a French patch. And the French patch... Oh, wait. Sorry, I got distracted. The French patch keeps the 6 characters limit. And yeah, that's why I am playing the Japanese version. Well, obviously because it is a lot faster than what a speedrun using the English patch would be. Oh, here we go again. And you gotta love Blue Note's enemies. So yeah, now we're back here. We need to redo the whole hit switches all over the place thing. Hopefully this time we will get a bit further though. Well, a run of this game that does the entire game should take about almost 7 hours. Wait, hold on. However, there is a glitched category that should take around 4 hours maybe? 4 hours and a half? But yeah, there's still no good route for that, so we can't do it yet. Maybe someday I will route that and do it. Who knows? But yeah, this game has some crazy glitches you can do. Glitches to skip entire scenarios, basically. They are pretty fun. This area is a lot of fun, let me tell you that. Oh, here we go again. This may be another rip. Every time I see those enemies, man. Ah, I need to heal. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going to save at all the time. Yeah, the reason why we were hitting all of those switches was to access this area. We need to kill these guardian robots. Ah, this is just one scenario. Maybe someday I will do a speedrun of all scenarios in one go. But today is not that day. Anyway, now we kill the robots. We can deactivate the main power source of this place. And this will let us reach the final boss. Finally! Hello, good old friends. So nice to see you again. Yeah, I have done runs for all scenarios separately, obviously, single scenario speedruns. I still need to improve this scenario though. Someday I will do it. So yeah, now we need to go and hit these two switches one last time. We'll finally be able to reach the final boss. the thing about well, all enemies in this game is that even though they do have a set speed, sometimes all of their stats can change a little bit. So normally I should be able to outrun those enemies, the blue floating thingies. But yeah, sometimes due to these variations, they can go before me, go before Pippin. Pippin, who is my fastest character. And well, that is the reason why we try to get a bit more extra experience on Pippin, so he can hopefully outrun those enemies more often. But yeah, RNG has not been kind to me tonight. Well, final save. And we should be good to go. Get ready, everyone. Get hype. Second best song of the game is coming, finally. So get ready, everyone. Turn up your volumes. Okay, I should be good. I'm going to double check because I want to make sure. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, now we have destroyed all the barriers in this place. We can finally access the room of the final boss. The guy who wants to destroy the world. One of many. This little robot right here. And we're going to beat him up. So get hype, everyone. Evil Eyes is coming. This guy attacks with water, so we need some water protection. You just saw me use the Pippin. Okay, now I need to add some other thing about this boss. I need to protect because he has a set pattern of attacks he can do. Yeah, and as I was saying, this guy has a set pattern. His next attack is always going to be an extremely powerful attack that has no element, so I cannot protect against it with my barriers or my gear. Which is why I have to use the Reflect Mantra. And it's this one, the attack. But since I used the Reflect Mantra, we're all good. I have to reapply the water protection though after, because Reflect Mantra overrides the water mantra protection. And now we can keep going. Yeah, from now on we are pretty much set with this boss. So I'll just let this amazing song play for a while while I beat this guy up. I will be using the official Japanese timing, so it will stop in a minute or so. But until then, well, I have to say this was Treasure of Rudra, I mean Risa scenario. I think it was a good run, a good scrap run. Someone had to scrap it up. But hey, I think I'm still going to be ahead of my estimate. So it was good. It was a good run. Alright, I need to be ready because time is going to be very soon. When this text fades out. Alrighty then. We're good. We did it, y'all. Did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. So yeah, that was it. I did my part in Scrabaton 3. I scrubbed it up. Hopefully you all enjoyed this disaster of a speedrun. Even with all of my mistakes. It was fun playing here. So yeah, thanks Magus for organizing another Scrabaton. Yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. Hope you all enjoyed it. Follow me if you want to be disappointed. If you want to see streams every 2 months. I don't stream that often, but I will maybe try to stream now some more because I want to beat my PB for this scenario. And well, if I saw people who wanted to learn this game. If you want to, I have a route for this scenario, for this one and for Scion scenario. So if you want them, just ask me. I can give you the links, I can explain to you how the game works, I can guide you, and it will be very nice because I'd like to see more people speedrunning this game. So yeah, that's it. I am good to go. Whenever you want me to, Magus, I'll just leave your channel for good. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It was a blast. And I'll see you hopefully next Scrabaton with Starland scenario.